All right, so we're going to continue with these closed guard attacks. So they were standing up last week, so we were doing that on Saturday. Tuesday we dealt with a manipulation to a base manipulation to a flower sweep, and then pendulum sweep off of that. Today we're just going to attack two different arm locks from this 2-on-1 drag. So lock my legs tight, hips off the mat, cross grip. If he grabs my collar, which he should be, make a C grip, go under his wrist right here. As I have my hips up, I'm gonna break and pull him down, okay? From here, see how I put his hand on the mat? That's fine. I turn to my side, here. Once that hits, I have options here. Number one, if that hand goes to the floor, I'm gonna go right to this, okay? So I'm gonna catch this here, feet on his hips, get to this position here. So both feet on hips, bicep right on the point of his elbow, here. From this, I'm gonna lift my hips and kind of turn to my side, crunch. Catch that arm right off the drag. So as I grab, I'm gonna break, look, my hand is on the outside of his wrist. As I pull him in with my knees, I push this arm towards his knees or my hips. As I'm pulling him in, it's gonna force him to put that hand on the mat. Catch. Feet on hips, right here. Shift to my side, slide it to his elbow. Here, crunch. Okay? Quick reverse arm bar off of that drag. Cross grip, C grip, break, pass, catch. Feet on hips. Once from this, shift, crunch. I'm gonna use my neck right at his wrist, this butterfly grip at his elbow. I'm gonna push with my head as I crunch with my stomach. Get the tap, okay? I don't want to have to feel around for his arm. This part, catch his elbow point right in there. I can go here, and I want to get to my opposite side hip. As soon as I do that, I'm just going to do a stomach crunch and use my neck to keep his wrist pinned away. Okay? It's going to hyperextend his elbow from that spot. Any questions there?
What's your left foot doing again?
I'm getting my feet on his hips so I can turn.
Both in your feet stay on his hips the whole time?
Yeah, ideally, I can get it without. Here, get to my side here, but I don't have anything to push with, right? I don't have any way to manipulate his body still. Here, now, my feet are on his hips, I'm squeezing, and I crunch. Does that make sense? Cross grip again. Lift, I'm gonna break that grip, and I'm gonna drag, okay? I shift my hips, I wrap around his armpit, okay? This is where I'm gonna try to take his back. He's still kind of pressing into me a little bit, so I can't get to basically climb his back. If I get him over here, I can start to turn and come up, okay? What I want here, I drag, get his armpit, turn this way. Okay, see how his arm is sitting here? Sometimes from this spot, I'm gonna capture it with my elbow, okay? So now his arm is under my armpit. Next thing, I'm just gonna hug my shin, left foot goes to his hip, and I'm gonna kick at his armpit. Here. From there, whoops, I go right over into his arm, okay? So from this, hold his armpit, big kick to the arm, here, push on his head, pinch, and his arm is stuck, okay? My heels go down, my hip goes up, okay? So it's right off of that drag. I shift and get his armpit to keep him there. Elbow past his arm, close to my thigh. Foot to his hip, big kick, go from behind his head to over, throw the leg over his head. Now I crunch, crunch, lift hips, okay? It's off the exact same move we just did. I'm just gonna reach my elbow past his wrist and pull it back to my ribs. His arm should be in my armpit. Hug my thigh. Anybody need to see it again?
Yes.
All right, one more time. That's okay. That was yours, wasn't it? Okay. Drag. Here. Shift. I don't want this arm this time. I'm going to reach past it, cover it with my elbow. Okay? Hold him tight. Foot to the hip. Big kick as I let my hip come out a little bit. Here. Now my arm goes over, and then I can push his head, and he's stuck. Okay? Heel down, hip up. Okay? Very, very tight. Just be careful when you finish it. Don't explode your hips to the ceiling, okay? Ready? Try it. 1, 2, 3.